My son and I had a couple of days to burn, so we drove up from Massachusetts to Acadia National Park in Maine. If you only have a couple of days in Acadia and you want to follow our lead, here's how we did it. We got to Bar Harbor around 4 o'clock. We headed right out to the park, and our first objective was to climb Cadillac Mountain. It's the highest peak in the park, and we needed to get up and back before sundown. We took the North Ridge Trail. This is a 4.4 mile hike that starts off a little rocky with a slight slope in a wooded area. And there are some squirrels there that seem completely unfazed by humans. After that, it gets a little steeper and opens up to some cool granite slopes. You know you're close to the top when you hit the granite steps. And when you do reach the summit, you're rewarded with beautiful views of Bar Harbor and Frenchman's Bay. We double timed it back down and finished the entire hike in about an hour and a half. The reason for the rush was that we wanted to make it to watch the sunset from the Bar Island hike. This hike is outside the park in the town of Bar Harbor and is only accessible at low tide. The walk leads to a rocky island off of town, but I would call this more of a sightsee than a hike. It was really cool to walk out to an island and watch the sunset from where the ocean was a couple hours before. The next day we woke up and we fueled up at the Great Maine Breakfast downtown. Full of energy, we set out for Ocean Path in search of Thunder Hole. The Ocean Path is really cool. The only problem for us was that the remains of Hurricane Debbie were rolling through and we got absolutely drenched. Luckily, Thunder Hole is only 1 mile away from the Sandy Beach parking lot. On the way out, you get a good view of Acadia's distinct pink granite coastline where the surf crashes into the rocks. If it was a nice day, this would be the perfect spot to stop and eat a packed lunch. But our day definitely wasn't perfect. We made it to Thunder Hole and we actually found it a little underwhelming. I guess the best time to come here is after a storm or when high tide is approaching, so you may want to check a tide chart before you take this hike too. We got back to the Jeep, turned the heat on high, changed our clothes, and geared up for our final destination, the Jordan Pond Path. Thankfully, the rain let up for this relaxing 3.3 mile loop. We started on a gravel walkway that led to a series of log bridges, and because of the weather, had some rolling streams running underneath. We told each other, on a sunny day, you would never experience this. Because we did feel a little bit robbed due to the fact that the fog was so thick, we could not see anything else this hike has to offer, including the bubbles of Jordan Cliff. After the log bridge section, you hit a rocky area that was fun to climb through. This opens up to a little beach with a unique bridge for all of your Instagram moments. The rain picked up again, but this time we were prepared. And no, we weren't the only two people with umbrellas. Say what you want. We made our way around and made some lemonade out of this lemon of a day. You see, the negative of the rain gave us a positive of a waterfall just off the beaten path. This was a cool bonus in a day of minor letdowns. We then made our way back to the Jordan Pond House to end our little over 24-hour expedition with an Acadia tradition. Popovers at Jordan Pond. We plan on coming back, so please tell us what we missed and what we should hit up next time in the comments. If you want to see a video of when I made that kid ride basically the entire Cape Cod Rail Trail in 95-degree weather when he was 10 years old, click on the box up in the corner.